Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 10 maths. So we're going to start with the chapter systems of linear equations, and the lessons we're going to cover today are representing linear relation, solving linear relation, and graphically solving linear relation. So let's just start with the first lesson. So we're going to start with the book. So let's just start with the first lesson. Okay, here we are. We're going to start with the book Principles of Mathematics grade 10. Let's just start with the book. We're going to start with the very first chapter, that is equations. So let's just start with the here it is systems of linear equation. Let's just start with the first lesson. So the first lesson is representing linear relations. So we're going to learn how do we represent the linear relations. Got it? So there are so many ways to represent linear relations. They are using table. They are using table, using equations, using graphs. So we're going to start with the okay. Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, here it is. Three useful ways to represent the linear relations are a table of values, a graph, an equation. So a linear equation has the following characteristics. The first difference in a table of values are constant. These are the characteristics of the linear relation. The graph is a straight line and the equation has a degree of 1. So the equation of a linear relation can be written in a variety of equivalent form, such as standard form is ax plus by plus c equals 0. That is the standard form of linear equation. Then slope intercept form, that would be y equals mx plus b. So a graph and a table of values display some of the ordered pairs for a relation. You can use the equation of a relation to calculate ordered pairs. Got it? So let's just start with the questions. Let's start with the practice questions. Okay, we just look at the question number 4. Choose state two ordered pairs that satisfy each linear relation and one order pair that does not. So you have to choose two points order pair that satisfy the relation. Got it? So let's just start with the first one. The equation is y equals 5x minus 1. It is y equals 5x minus 1. So you have to select any value of x and you can calculate the values of y. X is independent variable and y is dependent variable. So let's just substitute x equals 0 in the equation. Got it? So it would be y 5 times 0 minus 1. 5 times 0 is 0 and 0 minus 1 is negative 1. Got it? That means the order pair is 0, negative 1. Got it? So that is the point that satisfy the equation. The other one is, let's just suppose x equals 1. So it would be 5 times 1 minus 1. So 5 times 1 is 4. 4 minus 1 is 5 times 1 is 5 and 5 minus 1 is 4. So here is another order pair 1 and 4 that satisfies the relation. Got it? Now you have to find the one point that doesn't satisfy the relation. Got it? For example, x equals 2. It would be y equals 5 times 2 minus 1. That would be 5 times 2 is 10 and 10 minus 1 is 9. Got it? So the point 2 and 5 is the one that doesn't satisfy the relation. Got it? Because when x equals 2, the value of the function is 9, not 5. So 2, 5 is the point that doesn't satisfy the relation. Got it? So that means you have to select like random values for x and y, and then you have to see if if which value satisfies the relation and which does not satisfy. Got it? Okay, now let's just look at the question number 5. Okay, Define suitable variables for each situation and write an equation. So you are given different situations. You have to write down you choose the variables and you have to write down the equations. Let's just start with the first one. Caroline has a day job and an evening job. She works a total of 14 hours per week. Got it? So you have to select the variables. So she works two jobs. She have a day job and um, a day job and an evening job. So you have to select two variables. For example, x you would represent x represents the day job and y represents the evening job. Got it? X represents the day job and y represents the evening job. So the total hours she works is 40 hours. So it would be x plus y equals 40. Got it? That is the equation for the first part. Okay, now just look at the next one. B. Caroline earns 15 per hour at her day job and 11 per hour at her evening job. Last week she earned total of $540. So you have to write down the equation. So let's suppose X is for the day job and Y is for the evening job. So the total money she earned is 540. So it would be 11x plus 11 and 15x plus 11y equals, because she earned 15 from even day job and 11 from evening job, and the total amount she earned is $540. Got it? Okay, the next one is Justin earns $500 per week plus 6% commission selling cars. Okay, so that is the you have to write down the equation. So $500 per week and 6% commission. You have to write down the equation. Got it? So let's suppose X is the one that represents the sales per week. So Y represents the earning. So it would be Y equals 500 and plus the commission is 0.06. Sorry, it is 6%. So it would be 0.06x. Got it? Okay, let's just see the next one. The next one is Justin is offered a new job that would pay 800 per week plus 4% commission. So you have to write down the equation. It would be Y equals 800 per week and plus 4% commission. So it would be 0.04x. Got it? Okay, the next one is a piggy bank contains $5.25 in nickels and dimes. So you have nickels and dimes, and that represents the total amount is 5.25. So nickel represents 0.05x and dimes represent 0.10y, and the total amount is 5.25. Got it? So that is the one you have to write down the equations for the different situations. So let's just start with the next question. Okay, let's just move on to next one. Okay, let's look at question number 9. Okay, Lee earns $1,200 per month plus 3.5% commission. Create an equation that she can use to check her paycheck each month. Last month, Lee had $96,174 in sales. Her pay before deductions is 4,566. So, in this amount, is this amount correct? Explain your answer. Okay, so let's just write down the equation first. Lee earns $1,200 per month plus 3.5% commission. So you have to write down the equation. It would be the amount she earns is 1,200 and the commission is 3.5%. So 3.5 divided by 100 means that would be 0.035x. Got it? Okay, now you have the other B part is last month Lee earned $96,174. Her pay before deductions is 4,566.09. Is this amount correct? Okay, let's see. The total amount, the sales is, okay, it would be Y equals 1,200 plus 0.035, and that is the X value given 96,174. Let's just calculate the Y value. It would be, hold on, let me just calculate 0.035 multiplied by 96,174. That equals 1200 plus 3366.09. Just add 1200 plus 3366.09. It would be 4566.09. So here you are given the value. Her pay before, yes, that means the amount is correct. Got it? We just calculated the amount is correct. Got it? Okay. Let's just move on to just look at the question number 12. Okay, a student council invested some of the money from a fundraiser in a saving account that pays 3% per year, and the rest of the money is in a government bond that pays 4%. That pays 4% per year. The investments earn $150 in the first year. Define two variables for the information and write an equation. Then you have to graph the equation. First, you have to write down the equation and then you have to graph the relation. Got it? So let's just write down the equation first. Okay. Mm, Fundraiser in a saving account that pays 3% per year, and the rest of the money is in the government bond that pays 4%, but the investment earned is $150. You have to write down the equation first. So let x represents the, let's suppose we have a variable x that represents the savings account. Got it? That is 3%. So it would be then 0.03x. And then you have another variable y that represents the government bond that pays 4% per year. So it would be then 0.04y, and the total amount is 150. Now for the b part, you have to plot the graph. So put different values of x, calculate the different values of y, and make a graph for these values. Got it? Okay, let's just move on to next one. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson, that is linear equations. So let's just start with the next lesson. Okay, the next one is solving linear equations. So let's just start with the, so we have so many ways to solve the linear equation. Now we're going to learn how do we solve the linear equations. So let's just move on to practice questions. Okay, you can solve problems that involves a linear relation by solving the associated linear equation. Got it? So you can solve a linear equation in one variable by graphing the associated linear relation and using the appropriate coordinates of an ordered pair on the line. For example, to solve 3x minus 2 equals 89, graph y equals 3x minus 2 and look for the values of x at the point where y equals 89. Got it? That is the way to solve the equations. Got it? So let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, let's just start with the practice. Let's just start with the question number 4. Okay, let me read the question. The graph of at the right shows how the charge of a banquet hall relates to the number of people attending a banquet. So locate the points say 160 and 5700 on a graph. What do these coordinates tell about the charge of the banquet hall? Then okay, let's just look at the A 160. Okay, you can see here is 150. Got it? That means 160 is right next to 150. Let's suppose it is here. Got it? Just that means it is 160 and 500. These numbers represents number of people. Got it? That means 160 is the number of people and the cost would be 5700. That means if you invite 160 guests, the cost of the banquet hall is 5700. Got it? That is from point A. You can see the information. Okay, the next one is what is the charge of the banquet hall if 200 people attend. Okay, now you have to see the value at 200. Here is 200, just point, here is the point for 200. So that means if 200 people attends the banquet hall, the cost of the hall would be 7000. That is the point on the graph. Got it? Write an equation for the linear relation, then you have to, okay, you have to write down the equation for this linear relation. So let's, for the linear relation, we have to find the slope first, and then you have to find the y-intercept. How can we find the slope? Let's just calculate the slope. You have to, you can find any, you can select any 2 points and calculate the this one and this one. Okay, you have to calculate. Let me just see the difference between 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 over 2. The slope is, okay, you can see the number of people are increasing by 50. Got it? And the value starts from, the slope is 1625 divided by 50. It would be 32.5. Got it? So the slope for this relation is 32.5. So the equation would be, so the equation of the relation would be, the slope is 32.5. Got it? So you have to calculate the, and the y-intercept is 500. So the equation would be C equals 32.5 n plus 500. Got it? Okay, now you have to, the next part is, use your equation to determine how many people can attend for 3100. Got it? Now you have to see, you are given the cost, that is 3100. Just put the value of cost here 3100 and calculate the value of n. If you are given the cost of 3100, how many people can attend, you can now calculate the value of n. Just move 500 on the other side. Let me just do the calculations. It would be 3100 minus 500, that is 2600. 2600 equals 32.5 n, and now divide both sides by 32.5. So it would be 2600 divided by 32.5, so that is 80. That means if the cost is 3100, that means 80 people can attend the banquet hall. Got it? So now you can put different values, like you can replace the cost with 4400 and 5000 and calculate different values. Got it? Okay, let's just look at question number. Okay, let's just look at question number 7. Okay, question number 7 is, Hank sells furniture and earn $280 per week plus 4% commission. Got it? So first we have to write down the, okay, determine the sales that Hank needs to make to meet his weekly budget required $900. Then write an equation for this situation and use it to verify your answer for part A. Okay, so basically we need to determine the sales that Hank need to make to meet his weekly budget requirement by 900. Got it? So that means he sells per week $280. Got it? And he weekly needs 900. The difference between the money is 900, and that would be 900 minus 280. So 900 minus 280 is $620. That means that is the 280 is the amount he week earn per week. 4% is the commission. That means his commission would be then $620 to meet 900. Got it? So it would be 620 divided by 0.04. It would be 500. That means he earns, every month he earns 500 from the, um, every month he earned 500 from the commission. This way he can complete his monthly need $900. For the B part, you have to write down the equation and verify the one we did in part A. Okay, now let's just write down the equation for the situation. Equation for the situation is 280, that's he earned per week, and plus 0.04 S, and that would be Y. So now you have to see if he earns 900 per week. Let's see, 280, what is the value of the commission? Move it the other side, it would be 900 minus 280. It would be 620 equals 0.04 S. Divide the both sides by 620 divided by 0.04. That would be 15,500 equals S. That means if he needs to earn say $900, he have to make the sales of $15,500. Got it? So the correct option is 15,500. Got it? Okay. Okay, let's just look at the question number 11. Cam earns $400 per week plus 2.5% commission. He has been offered another job that is 700 per week but no commission. Describe three strategies that you can use to compare Cam's mm, earning from the two jobs. Which job should Cam take? Take your decision. Okay, you are given two situations. You have to see which is best for Cam. Got it? So let's just start with the 400 per week and 2.5% commission. So the equation would be, for situation 1, it would be 400 per week, y equals 400 and plus commission is 2.5%. Got it? It would be 0.025x. Okay. He has been offered another job for 700 per week but no commission. Okay, for the other job he have a fixed amount that is 700 and no commission. You have to see which job is the best for her. Okay, let's just suppose he makes $300 from the commission. Got it? So 300 divided by 0.025. Let's see what is the value. It would be 300 divided by 0.02. That would be 15,000. That means he can make 15,000 every month from the he can make 15,000 every month from the commission. Got it? And the fixed money he has is 700. That means this one is not the correct option. He have to go for the first job. Got it? He have to continue her first job. Okay, you can complete the test by rest of the questions by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next one. The next one is graphically solving linear relations. So you have to solve the linear relations using graphic way. We have so many ways to solve linear relation. We are going to start with the first, that is graphically solving the linear equation. Got it? So what is the system of linear equation? A set of two or more linear equations with two or more variables. That is the set of linear equation. Okay, then solution of a system of linear equation. What is the solution? The values of our variables in the system that satisfy all the equation. That would be the system of linear equation. Got it? Solution of linear equation. Let's just start with the practice question. Basically, we're going to learn how do we solve the equations using the graphically. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, start with question number 3. Okay, graph the system x plus y equals 5 and 3x plus 4. y equals 12 by hand, solve the system using your equation, verify your solution. Okay, how do we solve equations graphically? Let me just write down the equation. X plus y equals 5. We have to make the tables for both the equations, then we have to plot them on graph, and then we have to see which of them is what the solution of the system. X plus y equals 5, and then 3x plus 4y equals 12. So x equals 5 minus y for this relation, and here you have 3x equals 12 minus 4y, then x equals 12 minus 4y divided by 3. Let's just put different values of x and calculate the table. Let's suppose, hold on. Okay, it would be x plus y equals 5, and the other one is 3x plus 4y equals 12. It would be then y equals 5 minus x, and 4y equals 12 minus 3x. It would be y equals 12 minus 3x over 4. Okay, now let's just put different values of x and calculate the different values of y. Got it? Let's suppose x equals 1. It would be y equals 5 minus 1, that is 4. I'm going to make table here for the equation number 1, x and y. X is 1, y is 1. X is 0, y equals 5 minus 0, that would be 5. X is 0, y is 5. Okay, then you have x equals minus 1. 5 minus minus 1, that would be 5 plus 1, that equals 6. It would be negative 1 is 6. Okay, let's suppose x equals negative 3. You can put any points, minus minus 3. It would be 5 plus 3 equals 8. Minus 3 and 8. Okay, now I'm going to put the same points in equation number 2, and let's see if anyone is the solution. Otherwise, I can find the solution from the graph. Got it? Okay, now I'm going to put these same points in the equation. Point of intersection means for both the equations, on x value they have the same y values. Got it? Let's see if this is the same points I can use. Okay, x equals, for now here is the table for the second equation, x equals 1. So 12 minus 3 over 4. 12 minus 3 is 9 over 4, and 9 over 4 is, hold on, 2.9 over 4. That is 2.25. It would be 2.25. Okay, when x equals 0, 12 over 4, 3. 0 is 3. For x equals 1, negative 1, it would be 12 plus 3 is 15. And 15 divided by 4 is 3.75 for negative 1. Okay, for negative 3. My 3 minus 3 plus 3 is positive 9, and 12 plus 9 is, sorry, 12 plus 9 is 21, and 21 divided by 4 is, okay, let's just plot the graph. It is difficult to find point like this. Basically, you have to do the same, this thing. Got it? You can get the concept. You have to put different values of x, and then you have to calculate the different values of y. Let me just plot them and find the solution. I'm going to plot it on this most.com, because that is the graphing tool. You can use any tools that you know. I know the only tool that I am using. Okay, the equations are y equals 5, y equals 5. And the other equation is 3x plus 4y equals 12. Okay, you can see here is the two equations, got it? Okay, here is the solution. That is mean the solution is x equals 8 and y equals -3. Got it? That means both though you can see both the lines intersect each other on the point that is 8 negative. The solution of the system is 8 and -3. Got it? Okay, so this is the way you have to plot these points when the points intersect each other. It is not necessary. You can just plot the points and make the line union. Then you need to see where the lines intersect each other. Got it? Okay, the next one is, okay, solve each equation linear relation by system by graphing. Let's just start with question number 5. Ax plus y equals 3 and x minus y equals 7. Let's just solve them. Okay, x plus y equals 3, x plus y equals 3, and x minus y equals 7. Okay, y equals 3 minus x, and negative y equals 7 minus x, and then y equals x minus 7. Okay, just put different values of x and calculate the different values of y. Then we are going to plot them and find the solution. X equals 0. Here you have x, here you have y. X equals 0, y is 3. X equal 1, y is 2. X equals -1, 3, it would be 4. X equals 2, it would be 3 minus 2 is 1. Same thing I'm going to do here. Different values of x and calculate the values of y. It would be x equals 0, it would be -7. X equals 1, it would be -6. X equal -1, it would be -8. X equals 2, that would be -5. Let's just plot these both points over here and then find the solution. X equals 0, y equals 1, 2, 3. Here is the first point, 0, 3. X is 1. Here you have x is 1, y is 2. Here is the other point. X equals -1, y is 4. Here it x equals 2, y equals 1. So this is the line for the first equation. But that's why I'm not plotting the point on the board, because they are not the accurate point. Okay, the next is 0, y is -7. It is somewhere here, negative value. X is 1, y is -6. It would be over here. X is -1 and y is -8. Y is -8. Okay, then x is 2, y is -5. Just join these 2 points and find a point. It would be somewhere here. Let's just plot them on a graph and see what point it is. Got it? X plus y equals 3. X plus, sorry, x plus x plus y equals 3, and the second equation is x minus y equals 7. Minus x minus y equals, okay, you can see here it is. That means when x equals 5 and y equals -2, that would be the solution of the point. Got it? So that's how you solve the equations using graphing method. Got it? Okay, you can do the practice questions. You can do as many practice as you can. Got it? So you have to write down the equations, then plot them on the graph, and you can find the solution. That is the way to solve the problems graphically. Got it? Okay, you can do the practice questions by yourself later today. If you need more help with the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. So we were working on grade 10 maths. Chapter we were working on is system of linear equation. Lessons we have covered today are representing linear relations, solving linear relations, and graphically solving linear relations. So please make sure before the next session you have to complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? That's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.